Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked up at a bright, sunny sky and wondered what it would take for it all to just go dark? Not like a storm rolling in, or the gentle fade of sunset. I'm talking about a sudden chilling darkness in the middle of the day. Today we're going to explore some of the most jaw-dropping historical events when the sky, for all intents and purposes, turned black. Imagine this. It's May 19th, 1780, in New England. People are going about their day, the sun is shining, and then things start to get weird. The sky begins to yellow, then turns a strange reddish-brown. And by midday, it has plunged into a darkness so profound that people need candles to see inside their own homes. Birds went silent, roosting as if it were midnight. Livestock became confused and frightened. People genuinely thought the end of the world had arrived. This wasn't a solar eclipse, it was something far more mysterious. For centuries, the cause of New England's dark day was a puzzle. So what happened? It wasn't until recently that scientists found the answer, hidden deep within the rings of old trees in Ontario, Canada. They discovered evidence of massive wildfires that had occurred at that exact time. The smoke and ash from these fires, hundreds of miles away, were so immense that they were carried by atmospheric currents, rose high into the atmosphere, and created a thick, light-blocking blanket over New England. It was a perfect storm of weather and fire, creating an event so eerie it was recorded in journals and almanacs for generations. But this isn't a one-off event. Let's jump to 1883, to the island of Krakatoa in Indonesia. When this volcano erupted, it was one of the most powerful explosions in recorded history. The sound was heard thousands of miles away, but the most dramatic effect was what it did to the sky. It spewed an unbelievable amount of ash, rock, and gas into the stratosphere. For the area immediately around the volcano, the sky turned pitch black for days. Survivors described it as a rain of darkness and fire. The effects weren't just local. This fine volcanic ash spread across the entire globe, lingering in the upper atmosphere for years. It created spectacular, intensely colored sunsets that were so vivid they inspired artists, like Edvard Munch in his famous painting, The Scream. But it also dimmed the sun's light globally, causing average world temperatures to drop for several years. A single volcano in Indonesia literally changed the color of the sky and the climate for the whole planet. From ancient wildfires to cataclysmic volcanoes, these dark days are powerful reminders of the immense forces of nature. They show us how interconnected our world is, where an event on one continent can plunge another into darkness. It's a humbling thought, isn't it? That our bright blue sky is more fragile than we might think. These events aren't just strange stories from the past. They're valuable lessons etched into our planet's history. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the darkness. If you found this as fascinating as I did, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more explorations into the incredible world around us. Let me know in the comments if you've ever experienced anything like this. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.